I'm Ella Gordon and today I'm going to talk to you about my design in the 2022 SWW Annual, which is the Sunbeam dog coat. So initially when I was asked to design a dog coat, I wasn't sure where I was going to start. I've never designed a dog coat before. But what I wanted to do was quite a simple construction, because I think it can be overcomplicated sometimes, and of course because I design in Shetland ways, I like to knit things in the round as much as possible and work back and forth as little as possible. So how I ended up designing it is, it's kind of, this is the shape, so it's kind of cape-esque, and then obviously it buttons in the front, and then it has this little strap that goes around the body. And you start minus the flaps and you cast on provisionally and then work down the way. And you do however many repeats. Yeah, so it's this kind of vertical motif. I'm always inspired by kind of 1970s, 80s Shetland knitwear and very bright colours, and how I can incorporate that into my designs. So what I ended up using was 6 different shades of 2-ply jumper weight from Jimson & Smith, and there's like 3 blues and then 3 yellows. So I wanted to kind of create this shading, quite subtle shading as it goes through, and you have this kind of centre motif that goes down with kind of this either side, and then this seeding pattern at the side, which this is quite good because it means you can make it wider or thinner, however you need, because it's just a, I think, 6-stitch repeat. And yeah, so you do however many, and then because I wanted it to curve slightly at the bottom, you just, once you get to this last motif, you're decreasing at the side, and so it just kind of tapers it in a bit at the bottom. And then afterwards, the finishing, there's more finishing than the actual knitting, but you steek it, so you crochet either side and then you cut up the middle, and then you do this, you pick up stitches the whole way around, and then you do this I-cord around the whole way. Oh, obviously then you pick up these stitches and work these 2 ribbed flaps, and that's, yeah, just to go around. And sorry, my cats are jumping about. Yeah, you work this I-cord around the edge, and then you can leave it if you want, but I covered it with ribbon. And then you also do this the little flap, and that gets an I-cord edge as well. And then you just buy these little snap buttons and sew them on different places. And yeah, and then so this is what, once you've washed it, this is what you're left with. And yeah, it's just a kind of fun, different thing for me, and I think it would work in lots of different colours, depending on your dog's colours. Yeah. So I think if you've ever seen kind of jumpers from that era, that's the kind of vibe I was going for. It looks quite nice like that. Maybe I should do a jumper. And yeah, they're not different sizes in the pattern, but we do give advice for if you're wanting to kind of size it up or make it wider or make it shorter. I would just say, if you have coats for your dog, kind of measure it and get an idea, and then you can kind of work the pattern to work for the size and shape of your dog. So yeah, this is the Sunbeam dog coat, and Sunbeam is the name of a Shetland fishing boat. Quite often I use the name of fishing boats for my patterns because I think they're always quite effective. And then with the star, you could call it a sun, yeah, I thought that just worked well. So if you make it, I hope you enjoy. And yeah, bye.